Hey YouTubers, it is a sunny, lovely Sunday in London town today, and it's new me back with you for another video in this series of mega results, mega grading of coins that have been sent in by people generally and Silver Forum members for NGC grading. And it's always nice to be able to bring you a selection of coins that people are sending in, so you can see just what's happening there in the market, at least in the UK anyway, even if it may be slightly different from the average coins that you guys in America, Canada, and Australia are sending in for grading. So you can see what we're all doing and get ideas and inspirations from that. So if you guys are based in America, what is your most common coin to send in to NGC or PCGS for grading? If you're in Canada, what kind of coins do you buy? What modern coins do you tend to send in for grading? If you're in Australia, are you buying world coins, or are you buying local coins from the Perth Mint or the Australian Mint and sending those in for grading? What are you doing yourselves? Really interested to know whether the kind of things we do in the UK are different. There always seems to be more of an interest in the middle of a series than at the end of a series, and maybe at the compared to the beginning of a series too. The Queen's Beasts series seems pretty durable. It's halfway through the series. There's still quite a lot of interest, still some interesting ones to come, including the Greyhound and others. And I think it's one of those series that seems to have been very successful both sides of the Atlantic, maybe even more successful on the American side of the great Atlantic divide. The highlight of this next section is this absolutely beautiful 1989 500th anniversary of the Sovereign proof set. It's a 3-coin proof set, contains the 2 sovereign piece you can see here, also the 1 sovereign and the half sovereign. I've had about 5 or 6 of these in so far for grading, and the grades have been variable. Sometimes they do really, really well. I've had a couple of 70s. Sometimes they do kind of okay, and you get 69s right across the board. There aren't that many 70s that have been graded by NGC, and just occasionally they just do really, really badly. And I think 1989, and they're quite a popular set. People need to be very, very wary about opening these capsules and handling these coins in any way. They are very, very delicate proof coins, and they've got big mirror areas here. You can see here around the throne, and it's very easy to get handling marks on these coins. And I got a 64 or 65, I think, for one of the sovereigns quite recently, even though it was conserved by NCS. There must have been a little bit of physical damage on it, which I didn't really notice, that gave it its lower grade. But there have been quite a few going from 63, 64, all the way up to 68, 69. It's one of those proof coins you need to look really carefully before you buy it and make sure that what you're buying is perfect. And also, it means that it can be better buying this set as a graded coin as opposed to a raw coin, and then you know exactly what you're getting. And, you know, it's worth hunting down 70s, I think, for that 1989 Sovereign. So, next of the 3 is another little package that arrived from a Silver Forum member. This little package is from the same guy over in Ireland that you guys will recognise from his 1967 1967 coins that he collects on his theme. And he's given me 2 coins today that are totally new to me. So a tiny little bit of research is required to tell you about these coins. This first one is interesting. This is a €5 silver proof coin 2008, celebrating International Polar Year, and it was released by the Irish Mint as part of a 2-coin set, which also contained a €100 gold coin. The fineness of these coins is 0.925, and there were 1,000 of them issued, so they are kind of rare and unusual and really nice, but there were still 1,000 of them, so they're still around if you want to try and find one of these coins. This next one is interesting, and it's probably one that I'm unlikely to ever see again. It's a coin of the Duchy of Athens, which was one of the Crusader states set up in Greece after the conquest of the Byzantine Empire during the Fourth Crusade, encompassing the regions of Attica and Boeotia. So Guy de la Roche, the Duke of Athens, is represented on this fascinating little coin. Guy II de la Roche was Duke of Athens from 1287, the last duke of his family, and the coin itself is made of silver. It's a silver denier, and probably minted at the mint in Thebes. I believe that when it comes to grading these kind of coins, they go into a standard slab and they don't come under the ancient kind of different slab type. So I'll just check up on that before it goes in. So let's move on to the third little package here, which is an already graded coin that I've been asked to take a look at and resubmit to NGC. So let's take a look at this little coin. It's quite a big coin, silver coin, and it's not one that I've seen before come in for grading, and it's not one that I graded already for this particular person. But it is a coin that you guys who have been watching my channel for a while will see, because it looks like a great big blown up sovereign. So it's like a giant silver sovereign, which is kind of unusual to see on a British coin, but it's a really, really nice thing to do. I haven't seen many of these around. I need to check up on prices and how successful this was. But this particular Silver Forum member wants me to have this grade protected and put into NCS to be conserved and then reholded with a scratch proof holder. So and a GB label. So there's quite a few things. Hopefully they'll be able to fit all those words on the label when they redo that.